Have you ever dreamed of deserted island beaches, but not too deserted? Have you dreamed of flying there, but not too far? Have you longed to pack your bag and take off to an island in the sun, to an island just an hour or two away in time, but a world away in atmosphere? Reefs and ocean banks, a colorful introduction to the resort islands of the Bahamas, the British Bahamas, just 2.5 hours by jet clipper from New York, or less than 1 hour from Miami. Some 2,000 keys and rocks, more than 700 islands. These are the Bahamas, stretching almost 650 miles southeastward from the coast of Florida. That dream of island life comes true on these Bahama beaches. In Nassau alone, and on the rest of the main island of New Providence, there are more than 50 hotels and guest houses, with scores of others scattered through the out islands. The capital city of Nassau. Of the Bahamas' 120,000 people, almost 50% live in Nassau or elsewhere on New Providence Island. On famous Bay Street, bargains in cognac or cologne, cashmeres and tweeds, pottery and silver, 101 items to gladden the heart of the shopper. This photographer's subject, one small building, serving as regional headquarters for all these companies attracted to Nassau by friendly tax laws. The famous straw market, renowned throughout the world for the excellence and variety of its straw products. Straw hat, just the thing for the midday sun. Everyone wears a hat here. But everyone. Well, almost everyone. Cargo sloops from the out islands at Nassau's colorful docks. The marketplace right at the docks, where the out island people sell their exotic produce right off their boats. The Bahamas are different, with a way of life all their own. And the Bahamas are British. And the British way of life means elaborate afternoon tea. Here in the tropical atmosphere of this outdoor restaurant, one is served at a table mounted in the branches of a tree that was old a century ago. take to the Bahamas a performance of the flamingo flock at Ardastra Gardens. The birds will actually countermarch on order. A favorite for most camera fans, a souvenir pose with the flamingos. During a Nassau stay, one generally sees at least one military drill. And there's a lot going on for the sportsman. Once a year, the Out Island Regatta, a memorable race from an anchored start, with the fast cargo sloops of the Out Islands competing. Yachtsmen from two hemispheres flock to the Bahamas for the event. In this race, there's only one rule: don't collide. The sea lanes are the highways of the Bahamas, and the tourist can travel them on his own if he likes. He can charter a tiny sailfish by the hour. Or he can take a 72-foot yacht on a lazy cruise of the islands. The Out Islands can be reached by air. But only the seagoing man can dream that the island on the horizon is the one Columbus saw in his first landfall in the New World. It was one of the Bahamas, and the official decision is for Watling's Island, now known as San Salvador. But the issue has never really been settled, and this could have been the place. The Out Islands range in size from tiny keys to the more than 100-mile-long Andros Island. Some are uninhabited. Others have all the amenities of British colonial life. Each is different, and each has a charm every man must find for himself. Bahama beaches are magnificent, and there's a great choice, too. Isolated stretches of sand or beaches that offer companionship and modern facilities. The thatched roof is typical of Bahama beaches. One writer has described the Bahamian water in these words: imagine the clearest swimming pool you ever saw, or the most limpid mountain stream. It is ocean water at its purest. getting ready for the afternoon entertainment. The big event, a goat race, and the winner will be the goat which wants most to get away from its handler. On this beach, professional entertainment. A local dancer does the island limbo. And now a limbo competition among the spectators. Who can get under the lowest bar? The winner and her trophy. More active sports take over. A sport new to most visitors, aquaplaning. Aquatic sports like this go on all through the year in the islands, where June forgets to leave and stays for 12 months. Beneath the surface of these crystal clear waters, another new activity. Some of the greatest fishing in the world is in the Bahamas. An angler ties into a school of tuna. A rare double-header catch. Just one of the unusual treats in 90,000 square miles of fishing waters. Those who don't like to catch fish can just stare at them. Here's a fish's eye view of the spectators in a glass-bottom boat. It's so bright down here, she forgot to take off her sunglasses. One can try helmet diving without being able to swim. The outfit and the guide are part of an underwater tour off Nassau. The fish are just friends, a sort of welcoming committee who greet each tour. Back above the waters, the sun begins to set, and peace and calm settle over the sea and the sand, and the surf beats a gentle lullaby. And as the sun sets, the hours of revelry approach. All the pleasures of the semi-tropical islands are there for the choosing. Food and drink in full measure. And always there's music. Music to frame the glory of a Bahamian night.